try hat set on loop.
Since we're gonna really do this twice.
Yeah. I was trying something earlier, and I forgot to turn it off a loop, and I was like, why is it still looping?
Yeah. I didn't know. I knew you made the intro video for us, but I didn't know what it looked like. And I'll just go tell you my opinion. I think you could have done better, but it looks good.
D is for diploma.
Yeah, that's it. It looks good.
All right. So it should be rolling. People coming in. As y'all can see up in the top, Seth is having some technical difficulties at the moment. His computer is smarter than him, so
Yeah.
But
get ChatGPT to help you, Seth.
Appreciate it, Jack. Appreciate it. So yeah, guys. So y'all know Seth and Zach started last week for show and watched it. And I said, hey, I've got some ideas we can kind of push on. I'd like to try. Oh God, don't put me on single screen. Don't do that. So I can post all in one like that.
There you go.
So I said, I've got an idea. Let me try it. And Seth and Zach have always went with my ideas in the past, whether it's been good or bad. So we're here right now. So
mostly bad. You think we'd learn?
D+. I agree, Brandon. D+. But we're gonna be talking some stuff about racing. No face Seth up there will be chiming in. You'll see his little screen just kind of do like a little vibration look when he's talking right now, unless he steps over there for Zach. But I'll let them kind of lead off. Seth, can you hear us there, buddy?
Yeah, I got you. Y'all got me?
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull up. I know the description talking about we've got the flyers to drop. We've got the whole schedule drop today. All kinds of good stuff. So I'll go get some of that stuff pulled up. But I'll let while I'm working on getting all that pulled up, guys, I'll let Seth and Zach, they had the banquet this weekend. They can fill in everybody on everything with the banquet this weekend.
Yeah, it turned out really good. We had a lot of food, cooked a lot of food, and it turned out great. All the food turned out good. Everybody was happy. We had a good time. And our points, it's nice to represent our points winners and champions and everything. So get to hang out and, have some camaraderie with the racers instead of just constantly working, which we stay busy at the banquet too, feeding and hospitality and everything. But it's still a good time to see everybody not in a race suit. You get to hang out and talk and, just chill. So.
Which I wanted to make the banquet this weekend, but I've been sick and a little bit of life came up. So I'm pretty sure Zach didn't want to catch the crud that I still have, nor Seth or anybody at the banquet. So
our house is just getting over that. Good Lord. And now Cody's saying his throat's hurting again. I'm like,
it's been a rough ride since PRI, which I'm not going to blame it on PRI, but
yeah. I didn't even go to PRI this year, and I still wound up sick. Usually I go to PRI and get sick.
I will substitute Zach Buff at PRI, trust me.
Yeah. I swear, 4 or 5, whatever, 6 years ago, I think I was patient 0 with COVID. I come back bad sick. Yeah, good to see you there, Adam. I didn't get to talk to you much, but good to see you. A lot of you guys I may not got to talk to because we stayed busy, cooking and, done the award ceremony and then let 490 take the stage. And then we slipped back to the kitchen to start cleaning up, and we got Dad packed up and got him home. Dad's got to where he likes an early bedtime. So we got him packed up and everything and shipped out. He was happy. And then we got back in there. I did get to catch Adam Buchanan taking some photos, though. They might surface on the internet. They might not. I don't know. But I did get to catch that. So that was hilarious. They had a good time. They're just some good people. So
awesome. And 13 years of being down, I've yet to make it to a banquet. It's going to happen one day.
Yeah, you need to come. I'll put you on fryer duty. You can help Lo. Lo helped me do fries. He was fried. Yeah. We was cutting potatoes and frying them as fast as we could. So.
Oh, and for all the people, so we've linked the Spoold page to everything tonight. I'm getting ready to put in the comments. the link for Shadyside's YouTube. Please make sure y'all click that and go out there. I'll even highlight it on the screen and subscribe because they're going to be doing this weekly too. And there might be some weeks I'm not on here, so with them or just playing.
Did
Did he get it? Oh,
yeah, I'm here.
gosh. Do you have
Just
a
text
shirt?
me. Jesus.
Do you have a shirt on?
Yeah.
It blends in with the curtains. That's why I'm joking.
Oh, I need to turn a light on.
If you turn a light on, it helps.
Oh, you don't have to, but it does help.
Oh, what's going on, Mr. Tucci?
That's
As many of y'all don't know, y'all see Chris Tucci a lot this year at Shadyside. So doing some of his cool cinematic stuff and more. So
Yeah, he does some cool stuff. There you go.
better.
that's better.
Better.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
so
got-
I heard you mention the banquet, and I missed that. So, but anyway, yeah, just sorry. I'll step back and thank all the guys for coming out to the banquet. I think it was one of our best banquets we've ever had. Definitely the highest attendance we've ever had. So
Yeah, definitely.
He hit the wrong button.
Oh, he's so stupid. Oh my God. I don't know.
It's the,
But
either that or if he's. I gotta ask him if he figured it out on the laptop or his phone. Because if he switched to his phone, if you get a call, a text, or anything, it'll take you out.
Oh.
Oh, wait, there he is again.
brother, I'm struggling.
Tom did say you look better in the dark, Seth.
Well, that's true too, but yeah, definitely one of the highest attendance we've ever had. I think all but 2 trophies this year got carried off, so
Yeah,
that's a lot.
a lot.
Man, that the banquet's always a good time. If you haven't made it out, come on out. We've talked about that before. Is that you don't have to be in the points to necessarily be there to root on your friends and cheer for them and all that good stuff. You'll have a blast. The VFW at Shelby's been great to us. They've got a nice place there. And so, like I said, just dropping in and falling back to that. And after that, what'd y'all get into? Did y'all just talk shit about me?
Pretty
That's all
much.
we know how to do.
Yeah, we beat you up pretty bad.
That's
But
good.
it's okay. You can go back and watch it. You go back and watch it. No, I wasn't too bad.
That's a good question. I think that's Bryson's department, though. Awesome. But so I'm gonna pull up some stuff. Like I said, y'all did drop y'all's full schedule today, so I've got that set up for y'all. Let me get into my image files.
Yeah, and we need to touch on that because Michael Borich messaged me. And I was like, man, are people blowing your phone up? Because they're not catching what you're throwing with the points races. But I was planning on dropping a whole nother points flyer, which I can send that to you real quick, Corey. That way
Yeah, if you.
I don't know if it's simple for you to post once I send it to you, but
I'm kind of trying to see where
sure.
Oh, did I put it? Yeah, I put it in the wrong thing. I put it in Spoold Media folder. All right, there we go.
Womp womp. There we are.
So, so that is your 2026 Shadyside Dragway schedule, guys. And
Yep. And at the bottom, it tells you our tests and tunes. So Sunday test and tune, they go till May. And was it second weekend of May? May 17th. Yep. And then we fire them back off in September for Sunday test and tunes. We stop during the summer. It gets too hot. Race 1 to 5, 98-degree heat. Not a lot of fun. And then Thursdays, they run from March 12th all the way to October 29th. So you can catch us every Thursday from March on till October. And to get in, and you can run anything you want. Sunday tests and tunes all year long, winter long, weather permitting. We do look for 50 and sunny. So just, keep in mind, like, we make these calls based on how the weather is that day. So always check the Facebook or shoot a message or something like that and try to verify before you load up and head this way. So we usually try to make a decision by 10 a.m. So if the weather is iffy and you live far away, just holler at one of us or something like that. So,
Doug Foley, what's up, buddy?
yep. What up, dude?
Going on, Doug?
Sounds like he's been busy. The HRA's been dropping something new every week.
Dude, yeah, it's crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean,
You keep waiting for a slow down, and it's like they don't stop. It just keeps going. It's
crazy. I seen their post the other day. It's like something like 13 million, over 13 million payouts for next year on the 2026 season.
That's crazy.
When they dropped the flyers, I called you. I said, "Dude, have you seen this? Like, that's insane.
That's crazy. It's crazy." But yeah, that touches base on almost. That's all your main events. There might be some things added to it. I do want to take a second. I'll post that point schedule up tomorrow. We'll get a whole post done for that. But we may drop a bigger bracket race somewhere in there. I've got a couple motorcycle promoters that are talking to me. So there may be some things added. But right here are your, what do you have to say? Your standard events, your marquees, the stuff we're going to be doing year in and year out. And the one coming up the closest is the Footbrake race in February.
Which we are premiering that flyer tonight. We are dropping it right now. So,
yeah,
I'll let y'all go over this for a second. I got to check on something in an email, and I'll be right back.
Yeah. So the Footbrake race, this is our 9th one doing it. It is a true Footbrake race, $3,000 to win each day, and it's free entry. You'll pay $20 at the gate. You just pay an admission fee, free entry, $3,000 to win each day. All the information's on there. We typically aim to do first and second round buybacks if the weather allows. If it doesn't, we can't do that. So,
yeah.
I mean, just obviously door cars only, no delay boxes in car, no center steer roadsters. Let's see here.
It is a true Footbrake style race.
Yeah.
So no trans brakes, no 2 steps, anything like that. So what just says on there, no start line enhancers. So this is a true Footbrake style event.
Nice. Yeah, I was reading some of the comments there. But man, if you've been to that race before, you already know the deal. It is a quick run race. It's all Footbrake racing. We start on Saturday, 1 round of qualifying, straight into it, and then Sunday the same way. Nothing on Friday. You're welcome to come in early, get parked, all that stuff. Usually we'll have about 100 entries, give or take, depending on the weather. It's always a good show, though. That's the first show coming up. And then we're going to jump into March, where we'll go to March 14th and 15th for our first points race for you guys, that'll be all our points classes, pro, super pro, sportsman, juniors, and TCR. Those are my points classes for the year. And then to cash days, Corey, you want to tell them a little bit about cash days on the,
Sorry about that.
2021?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Let me get that pulled up. Oh, right. So we have officially dropped this on Sunday, but it's been rough, J.E. Trust me. It was a rough couple weeks. But we have dropped Carolina Cash Days, the warm-up. This is always our first real kickoff for the No Prep Heads Up season. It's always a good time to do No Preps in March because the tracks, Chayside's never bad, but it gets this is a challenging. It's still a little cooler. So this year we made a change up for small tires. It's $3,000 to win, free entry, guys. So be the same normal rules, everything like that. Just it's free entry and $3,000 to win. You do have to be on a 28-inch slick or a 28-10-5 non-W slick or 275 radial or smaller. You just can't roll anything in the gate and say, I'm going to run it. You got to at least be on the tire for a small tire. So other than that, the rules are really simple for it. It's going to be any door car, small tire, no wheelie bars, and just normal cash days racing with that, guys. So Friday, we're going to keep our normal plan on Friday like we did this past summer with Outlaw 530 and Truck Wars, which if y'all ain't seen Truck Wars, it's worth it. It's weight in gold. Truck Wars is an amazing show, and they did such a good job. We added them to Saturday this time. So Saturday you'll have small tire plus a second chance race. Brutal Speed and Tuning has came on with our Outlaw 530 program. So it'll be 200. Every 200 entry goes to the pot plus 500 on top. And we're doing something different this year because we had a lot of guys asking last year about buybacks, things like that, and we never really did that. So this year, if you go out first round of Outlaw 530, there will be a second chance race for you, which it'll be $100 entry and 100% payback. Travis and Mallory at Pro Tree Motorsports have came on board with our Street Racer program again. That's our 630 index, which runs the exact same rules as our Outlaw 530, Little Gangsters, things like that. The only difference is it's a 630 index. $100 entry to the pot plus $250 on top. And that's really been a class that's taken off huge. So a lot of 630 cars out there supporting that. Truck Wars, like I said, is going to be back on Saturday also. So you'll get 2 chances to see Truck Wars. I know, I don't know if y'all pay attention to Facebook, but Sammy's already called out Jason Black. So
I think it's just a perpetual call out. You ever want to call out, it's Sammy and Jason.
Yeah, it's that father-son rival,
Yeah.
Yes.
Which on both days it'll be $50 entry, 100% payback on Truck Wars. And so I've had some people message me about the Quick Street with putting 70 to 730. So the deal with that, guys, is it's a floating index, which actually I need to fix that. It was supposed to be 50 entry, but those guys want to run for 100. We can make it 100, but so a floating index is, so we've got a determination of 70 to 730. We have chips that will be marked in 0.05 increments. So 70, 705, 710, 715, 720, 725, 730. Before we do the chip draw for that class, we'll put those chips in a bag, pull it out, and that is your index for the day. So it could be in that range at any of those times. Now, it won't change. It'll just be, that'll be what it is for the day. So your car can run in between that, and you're kind of like, you're going to have to tune to it because every single one of those classes is off the trailer on Saturday, no matter what. Your only practice time you're going to have is on Friday, which we will have test and tune on Friday. But if you're running Truck Wars or Outlaw 530, it will also be off the trailer on Friday. Everybody else can test. Now, if you get eliminated on Friday from one of those classes, your entry fee into the class covers your test and tune fee also. But so, just keeping cash days as simple as possible. Like, it's an easy ran race. It's usually a really good time for everybody. I don't think I've ever seen anybody leave cash days disappointed. It's going to be our normal gate times Friday, 3 p.m. for spectators. We'll start test and tune at 5, and I'll probably have drivers meeting around 7 and start racing around 7:30. And on Saturday, we'll open up at 10 a.m. and drivers meeting will be around 12:30. We'll do our normal deal with the chips, with the names on the chips, keeping it simple. And hey, it's just a good ran race. We'll try our best to get it done in the daylight in case it is cold that time of year. So, yeah, I think it'll be a good deal. Plus, like I said, bringing back it's really our way of giving back to the small tire guys, getting back to a free entry and 3,000 to win. We want those guys to come support and have a good time. So,
no, Cash Days is honestly one of the, I hate to say easy, but man, it's such a fun race. Like taking out the prep on our end, going off the trailer. If you've got a friend that's wanted to come see a drag race and you don't know what to bring them to, Cash Days is a pretty good one because it gets done pretty quick. I know I've seen Matt ask several times if there's going to be bracket race, and I'm going to come back. We're going to do a couple more things, and we'll go back and answer some questions. But yeah, Cash Days, like Corey said, man, it's a smooth race. It's a good race. It gives back to the racers, and we get to have a lot of fun at that race. So let's y'all show out for that one.
I mean, we originally were doing, when we start out, just one Cash Days back in the summertime, And, I talked to Seth, and I was like, why don't we bring one in the early spring, just a way to get racers going, get some people out having a good time. And, it's been, honestly, the spring edition's always been great. I've no complaints ever. We've always got a lot of guys, that's a lot of their first time out for the season, getting these cars tuned up and ready for the season. And I've already had a bunch of people messaging me about they're going to be traveling because our program the week after, they're going to be able to race too. So I can go ahead and get that pulled up so y'all can see, so we can give them the correlation. But like I said, you can see we've got Outlaw 530 on both days, which we said we stick with the same rule set as Little Gangsters. Oh, one change this year to Street Racer. So I want it to be identical of the Little Gangsters rule set, the Outlaw 530 rule set. So except for the ET. So you guys also starting this year will not be getting time slips. We're going to keep it 100% like that. I kind of like that aspect in a sense. It keeps the guessing game going. So y'all have plenty of forewarning to order a draggy, a race box. If you're balling that enough for your 630 car to get a VPS, yeehaw, go for it. But that gives y'all enough time. So 630 this year will be ran without slips, guys. So
yeah.
Oh, let me pull up the image file. So, like I said, going into the correlation of 530, and a lot of guys are planning on leaving their cars and staying over, is because we're working on all of our flyers right now for Carolina Gold. Still got to do some relay with John, but Little Gangsters, this is a big, big move for you 530 guys right now.
Yeah, I stressed this last week on our live. And this will be the last race we touch on. We'll go back and answer some questions and get into some other banter and King of the South stuff. But moving on to Carolina Gold, formerly Nitrous Nats. It's a great race. Our buddy John Sears started this as the small block. What was the whole name? Was it the small block?
It was originally, back in the day, the Small Block Nitrous Nationals.
There you go.
And then it moved to the Carolina Nitrous Nationals.
Yeah. Yeah. And so as time progressed, obviously there's not as many nitrous classes, which we hate to see, but you get it. We move on to, thank you. We move on to turbo classes, mixed classes, and all this. And John said, man, this thing needs another name. It's not nitrous anymore. And he came up with Carolina Gold. I really like it. It's all a gold theme. We'll have more classes dropping there, but you can bet there's going to be some form of an outlaw class. Limited Street is prop to be there, which I'm about 100% sure they are. I know he made that post about finding funding, but that's not going to be a problem at Shadyside. We're going to make sure that happens. We love Limited Street, and we're going to make sure that gets done. Is there some other class?
I actually dropped the event page this evening.
Yeah,
and I do have full class listings on the event page.
Oh, good.
So, hold up, I can pull it up too.
I know it's obviously Little Gangsters, and while he's pulling that up, let's go ahead and talk on this Little Gangsters. It is open. You can come run Little Gangsters at Carolina Gold. And I stressed this at the last one, and we'll stress it again. You need to be at this race if you want to be at King of the South. If you're a hardcore Little Gangster racer and you've raced with us and you've ran at all the other Little Gangster events, you probably have nothing to worry about getting invited to King of the South. If this is your first year, if you're not at Carolina Gold, don't hit us up saying, hey, man, how do I get in at King of the South for Little Gangsters? It's not going to happen. Poland and Jimmy Dale have made that clear. They want this race to be for guys who are supporting that class, because King of the South is going to be a big race for Little Gangsters, 15,000 to win each day. This is a 5,000 on top, and Corey, you want to throw a wild number out there? How many cars you actually think we'll have?
So my thought process is somewhere in the 70 to 100 range.
No, shut up, Corey.
I'm telling you right now.
At Carolina Gold, you think so?
Dude, my phone has been blown up on it.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking 45. This
is why people can't stand Corey's ass.
That's what I was saying. I figured it'd be like 45 cars. That's kind of what
I'm telling you.
I'm thinking 45, 50, maybe 50 plus.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way. I've had 50 people alone that's maybe raced with us or hasn't beat me up about spots for that. And I've sent them that flyer and told them, hey, there's 8 spots on the line at this race for that race. You have to race this race. It is a qualifier for it. And every single one of those 50 has said we'll be there. So by Ricer math, maybe 35 to 40 of them show up. And that's not counting our normal group that shows up.
Corey, if there's over 60, I'll give you a gold pass to Shadyside.
Me?
Yeah.
I just drive by the gate anyways.
What?
But I do have our class listing also here on the bottom of the screen for Carolina Gold. So
75 little gangster cars would be crazy.
I think it's very, very possible.
I mean, I think it's possible. I really figured you'd be around that 40, 45.
Well, I'll go ahead and put a call into the pits right now. If there's 75 little gangster cars, make sure somebody drops off some Tylenol at the tech booth for John and some in the tower for us.
Man, okay. Listen, the point was, I'm thinking you're looking at between 40 and 50. And it's going to be a $300 entry. So $5,000 on top. That's a payday, son.
Mm-hmm.
That's a freaking payday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tyler, Carolina Gold is radio prep. Carolina Cash Days is the no prep.
Limited Street Rules. Look it up on Facebook. You should be able to find the Limited Street group.
RaceRTRA.com should have all your limited street rules.
Zach Daniel coming in the house.
Preston, I'm telling you, man, if that many shows up, I wouldn't be surprised.
Has any other races had that many? I don't know.
I think
let's go ahead and put this out. Corey's wrong. Okay. Let me tell y'all something about Corey. Listen to me. I've known this man a long time. I love him, but he is an optimist through and through. Okay. He sees there's no silver lining with Corey. It's gold lining. And
I'm an all or nothing person.
You're not wrong. We have sat in the rain with this idiot, and he goes, I think we're gonna be okay. I'm like, I think there's like 12 inches of water coming down the racetrack. I think we're good. Okay.
Dude, after the hillbilly, you can't throw that at me.
To be fair, that's toy cars. To be fair.
I was already planning on where my stuff was floating off to. Come on.
The little gangsters will not get shakedowns.
No. If and TJ, that goes for cash days too. With Outlaw 530, if you're racing Friday night, you're off the trailer, and Saturday will be off the trailer too. If something would happen, guys, we do have a plan for Sunday, and if we go into Sunday also, it is also off the trailer. So we're keeping it 100% legit, no matter which side of the class it is.
Dude, I'm excited for Carolina Gold. It's definitely always something we enjoy, but this little gangster class added to that event, I think is going to push that event up a little bit. I mean, it's always fast. It's always awesome. But the air around that to get into King of the South is really, really cool. And I'm enjoying that.
That's going to be cool. We're going to have to – sheesh.
That will be your second points race for Pro and Super Pro as well, guys, if you're on here. Pro and Super Pro, you'll race Saturday, and then Sunday we'll come in with a whole chase in the championship for our other points classes.
Pro and Super Pro, guys, I'll have that flyer done soon. I'm not going to lie. I'm not pointing at anybody out, but I'm just waiting on them to send me info.
Yeah, that's my fault. We'll get that done this week. Do y'all want to wrap that up? Anything else you want to say about Carolina Gold? And let's go back and hit some questions.
We're waiting. John right now, guys, is overseas doing tech. for the Arabian Drag Racing League. So as soon as he gets back, we'll have a lot more of the information to post. I might try to shoot him a message anyways. We're on different time zones completely at this point, so I don't want to shoot him at times when I think he's asleep. So John, as y'all know, is a busy, busy man, but he puts a good foot forward for Carolina Gold. So just be ready for some good stuff with that.
Heck yeah, man.
So
Right.
going back, Sammy, you can double enter Truck Wars and 630. You just got to make the turnaround. That's all you got to do. Because we're not waiting. I'll have the class. I'll have the run order up a couple days beforehand so you can plan accordingly. But if you're running both, you just have to be able to make the turnaround.
Franklin, there's going to be some slight changes, but nothing bad. Nothing bad. You're within $5 on Super Pro, and actually Pro should get a little cheaper. Coy, the Footbrake race is going to be February 2021, 20th and 21st, right? Or is that hold on one second.
You're correct, because the rain dates for the next weekend, the 27th, 28th.
Right, I was just making sure it wasn't 21, 22.
Or I'm sorry.
It is 21, 22, February 21st and February 22nd.
Okay.
All right, so let me get Matt Hall's question out because he asked a couple times. And there's not going to be a points race for bracket cars. I am working on something with Todd Sinclair, and I'll have more info on that out on that soon. But it will be a limited style deal for bracket as well. So you're looking at about 16 cars being able to get in to run bracket at King of the South. Did y'all see questions we need to roll back to?
I can scroll up. Y'all can hit on that one because I have seen a lot of people posting asking about pro mods this year on the page.
Man, I'd love to have pro mods back. It's just we had such a good run with pro mods, and then when they fell off, we just never could get them back going. And I think our fans kind of distrust pro mods right now, to be honest.
Yeah, people want them, but we done that one race. I think we had 5 or 6. We had a couple people come up in the tower disappointed, like it was our fault, but it's just hard to get. It's really tough to nail them down. They're a lot. They're a lot more car than what they used to be. So it takes a lot to run those operations, and a lot of them are running them at a really high caliber now.
Yeah.
Corey, there still will be a 16 car cap on Knights of the South for Carolina Gold, for the Ronnie Buff Memorial. There will be it's something new we're trying, and it's going to be something simple. I've got a very awesome list compiled of people that are possible entries, and as soon as we're done, I put a timetable out with the King of the South entries when they'll be done. As soon as we're done with that, then I'll actually start reaching out on the 26s deal. So I'm still scrolling up, going through all the comments, seeing.
Yeah, I was just looking at Facebook. Sammy said we wasn't answering none, but I don't see none that we've really missed.
Oh.
Well, yeah, like I said, we did skip a bunch there.
At the beginning, I got you.
Yeah, well, because we were on some other stuff, and that's why I told Matt, like, hey, we'll roll back on this.
I got you.
There's a lot of comments, guys.
I'm not seeing that many. Maybe it's mine.
Bracket racing. Here we go. Here's another one.
I'll just scroll through.
Y'all are still planning on doing some Run What You Brungs on Thursdays. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, there'll be some oddball stuff like that.
Rory, I'm their designated flyer maker at times. But I do agree with you on that.
Corey's our AI.
Now I will say y'all can think it's as much AI as you want, but our boat was going in a little bit of a circle. We did have to fix that earlier. Let me see. No, I think that's about all we got on the question side that I've seen.
Okay.
We go to the bottom. Oh, that's Heather. She was with Larry Houck last year with the Dragster. So,
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'll get you some more information there, Heather. I'm still working out some details, and I don't know how many people are going to want to run this and whatnot. But like I said, I don't want to say too much, but it's looking like a 16 cap. But I mean, honestly, that's just because of parking. If I could push some more trees down, I'd be. No, it won't be pro and super pro, Bruce. This will be a spin-off class. It'll be like it's not going to be an index race, but it will be, if that makes sense. You're going to pick your index and stick with it, so you won't be changing dials every time. Like I said, I'll have more information out soon on that.
Zachary, yeah, we're doing the wave time slips on 6:30 just because I want it to be. If you decide to make a step up into a Little Gangsters, a Outlaw 530, a class like that, you're already set on how everything functions. It's just going to be an ET change is all it is. So we're just adapting that over, which there's our boy Rye, which be paying attention to Facebook tomorrow. There might be a cool little announcement with our buddy Rye. So
Matt has offered to help several times. I've got to get some stuff ready for him to do, though. Yeah, Matt has offered to help. The Parker, Paul and Lane Parker have offered to help. We got help, but it still takes more time, even with their help, which is more than appreciated. But me and Zach got to get out in the field and get some of that junk out of there. So.
Yeah,
that one's definitely a y'all question. Franklin's asking, can you double entry on the free entry Footbrake race?
I've never allowed that. As of right now, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, usually what we do is 2 drivers, 1 car. You can do that, but not the 1 driver can't double enter. So
I've been half tempted to allow them, and just since it's free, like do a bigger entry fee on it,
Yeah.
Because essentially you'd be getting a double entry you'd be getting 2 entries for 1 price. So I don't know, but right now, no.
Wait, says he's in.
Oh yeah, man, Coy's into everything, man. He races all the time, dude.
This one comment I'm still trying to figure out because I've always knew him as Barry or Uncle Barry, but his screen name says @TravisBrown.
Yeah, no.
That's a stage name.
Is that his government name?
That's the government name.
That's the government.
But yeah, we've got some stuff kind of that we're going to be doing leading up to the Ronnie Buff Memorial too, which I want to go ahead and thank Strange Engineering for coming back on board again as our title sponsor for that event. So they plan on being set up at the event with a full booth and everything for you guys. So definitely make sure if y'all are supporting anybody, support those that support us, support racing. Strange Engineering, big supporters right now in Shadyside, keeping these races going for us. So we're going to be doing some stuff coming up, like I said, in the weeks coming up for like King of the South entries and stuff. Me and Seth have talked some ideas, and we've actually talked to Rye on an idea that I've got for us about some podcasting coming up leading up to the Ronnie Buff Memorial, which I think is going to be really cool. I was really kicking some ideas on that today.
Man, if y'all got any questions, feel free to shoot them now. We're in a position now we could catch them. I'll do a quick recap. So we're going into the 2026 season. Footbrake race is February 21st, 22nd. Coming out of there, we'll come back March 14th and 15th for our first points race. After that, we go into cash days, which is March, got to lean in here, 20th and 21st. Mm-hmm. And then we're to Carolina Gold for the 27th, 28th, and the next points race on the 29th, which is that Sunday. After that, I mean, there's some good stuff coming up, but I don't want to get delving too far ahead. You can see there, Gassers, A1 Cycles, which is an amazing event. Rolling into May with the no-brainers. The Hillbilly, which is an RC race. You guys need to check that out, which that's in September. Those are just some highlights of the year. Like I said, the schedule's there. I'll do a more in-depth schedule soon where it breaks down classes and costs and all that stuff. But that's out to get you guys, get on your calendars and stay on your minds.
Rye, you didn't know it, but Zach's already volunteered you as the announcer for the Hillbilly. So
He would have fun. He did come down. That's a good time.
Well, you haven't seen it yet? The videos he's sending me of his Losi 22S build.
I've
the
seen
back
the
half
forward
on
link.
it.
I've seen the forward link, yeah, on the RC No Prep page or whatever. But that's cool. That's really cool. If you need somebody to crash it, I can crash it. I'm good at that.
Trust me, I can vouch on that. Oh, Daniel, I'm not 100% for sure. I believe they said they're working on getting there. No matter what, is still a deal that's tied in with that 8 spots going to I keep wanting to say King South, to the Ronnie Buff Memorial for Little Gangsters, which if y'all haven't seen, we did post it up a little earlier in the season. Little Gangsters at King of the South, 64 car invite field. Each day will be $15,000 to win on Saturday and Sunday. $30,000 total over the weekend. So that's really, I mean, I'm going to ask you two because y'all have been in this a lot longer than I have, especially with the index sides to the Carolinas. Have you ever seen an index races paying that much? Like,
no. Heck no. Man, I keep telling people this. It's like what Jimmy Dale and Poland accomplished with that is crazy. I mean, to catapult index racing to the front like that, and now they made some changes that really, set it off the trailer, no slips. But man, and it's really nice to hear some of these guys finally getting into index. I think a lot of people thought it was a tried and true bracket race, like it was just another bracket race, and they didn't understand that it's actually heads up with a cap, And in my opinion, there's no better way to keep cost right in drag racing than caps. I mean, you can rule some stuff to death, and then it just gets expensive to hide it. And doing what they do with taking the time slips away and doing off the trailer, I think it's hats off to them. They've killed it. Doing the big entry fees, having that kind of money. I seen somebody the other day comment like, man, I'm about to build me a little gangster car. And somebody else said, yeah, if you're gay. And I said, well, didn't take long. Go down the comments, somebody's like, have you seen the money they're racing for?
Yeah.
Like that money's crazy.
Oh, do y'all have a merch site set up yet?
No, I'm going to work on that this year with Anna. She's talked about doing it in the past and getting into the, what do you call it? Like there's all kinds of different ones that help you do it, the shipping things.
Mm.
But no, that's something we've talked about, man. I'd love to do it because I've had people reach out from like Texas and even overseas, like in England, and we're having to mail them over there. And I'm like, wouldn't it be easier if they could just get it and go?
Zach hit the wrong button.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, well, earlier when I left after I figured it out, I clicked my mouse wrong somehow. So,
which I can tell you, we're kicking around some really cool ideas for the 9th annual Ronnie Buff Memorial T-shirts. So look for something cool, and those go quick. I walked up there to get one for myself, and I couldn't even get one. So those will be available at the event. Definitely grab one. Oh,
what hat did Zach have on?
I didn't even see.
We try not to look at him too much, frankly.
Oh, let me go back. But just going
Zach
through.
has left us.
Yeah, he hit the wrong button.
Man, is there anything else that you feel like we hadn't touched on? I will go ahead and say, guys, that's on my list as well, is to get some more info out on King of the South.
Oh yeah, we're still working on. I've had a lot of guys message me about vending already and things like that. We're still working on a few things for that. Once we're got everything, we'll make a Facebook post on it through the Shadyside page, and I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I like to hit that share button a little bit. So,
Franklin, we've got those hats are new. We've got them at the track. So next time you're down, just holler at me. Even if the thing's not open, we'll get you one. Rye says I can touch on him. Be careful.
That's kind of strange. I don't know how to take that, Rye.
I know how to take it.
But yes, but yeah, anybody that's camping, I think y'all touched on it last week a little bit. We're changing up the way camping's going to function at King of the South this year. We'll have a lot more information coming out very soon. We're still working on getting invites out right now. Last week, what was it, 38 we got done. I got 26 more to send out. So over the next couple of weeks, we're getting all this wrapped up so we can start into the 26s. And Jack, I see your question. Oh, Zach's back.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what happened. Kayla's computer messed up, but I'm on the phone now, so my bad. Yeah, I don't know. It just lagged out or something. I was trying to just close it out and reload it, but I just shut the laptop. It wouldn't stop. So
I see Matt Paget asked when we're doing work. I told him, Matt, I said, it's not Matt's fault. Matt has offered and offered and offered. I don't know yet, man. Me and Zach are trying to get some stuff out of the field, and then I'm going to get you to come over and push some stuff down. You know, our buddy Paul Parker's offered to come help too. So hopefully we'll be able to make some more parking this year. My dream of filling that valley in is slipping away. That is costing way more than I anticipated. And then there's way more dirt there than I thought. And, you know, somebody started off like, hey, you might have 50 to 70,000 yards. And I think we moved about 40,000. And then they're like, yeah, man, you still got about 90,000 yards of dirt here. Yeah.
But going back, Jack, we do have more than 64 names. I've probably got 40 to 50 backups that if something happens, ready to go. And I know a lot of guys, there might be some that's disappointed if they're not in that first round of tickets that goes out, or they're not in that first 64. And don't get disappointed, guys. You are still on the radar. If you're not, if you think you fit in that race, you're still on the radar. And we usually have, before the race, 7 to 8 spots, sometimes 10 open up. And I've got people ready to go at that point. I'm going to message directly and be like, if you are in, we need to know. If you're not, I've got somebody next to move on and next to move on. So there will be plenty in case, and there will be cars on site too. We'll talk to guys about having cars on site that, like last year, we ended up 58 of the 64 made the Kyle was there. And if we've got those guys on site, they'll be ready to get into the game. So our goal this year is to have a true 64, which last year there was no buy runs. That wasn't competition buy runs. We filled everything first round where it was side-by-side action. That way it went from first round to 32, 16, 8, 4, 2. So we're going to keep that rolling. So, all right. Matt said if y'all need an electrician, let him know.
Dude, where do you think I got all these curls from? No, I'm just kidding. If we need some help, I'll let you know for sure, dude. Thank you.
See me and Zach, we got our inside joke on that. Seth says, where do you think you got all those curls from? Me and Zach are from the air conditioning in the tower hitting your hair.
Yeah. I hadn't been up there this year. Zach's been up there more than me.
Yeah.
I'm a tech and staging lane boy, okay?
Couple races, yeah.
They demoted
that last one, we was both out there all What was it? I can't remember which race it was, but we've been out on the line a lot lately.
Speaking of, I hate to put that out here, but I'm probably going to be hiring some guys this year to help on the line. I would prefer some guys that know racing to join us. I've got enough people to train right now, but if you guys know anybody that's interested in working, especially
actually
bigger shows, like I don't need them on Thursdays and stuff, but bigger shows, I could use about 1 or 2 more hands.
Yeah. And if we could get somebody who's actually educated on racing, that would be great. I know beggars can't be choosers sometimes, but if you know how race procedure runs, like you've been around it enough and you know certain classes and certain car types, that would be great. Nothing major. You don't have to have in depth and be able to make calls, but we just need somebody who knows standard race procedure.
We don't want you making calls. Prevent calls from happening would be more of your that's why I tell all my guys, like, if somebody comes up wanting to call, you just tell them to go to the tower.
I did work the starting line once, guys, and they kicked me off of it. So
I don't believe you. Video or it didn't happen.
Steph said he hasn't seen me walk that much in my life.
Lee Crawford is coming to help at King of the South, and Lee gave us 2 sets of AirPods to give to TCR at King of the South. So I'm looking forward to giving those out to some kids.
Yeah, that's something we haven't touched. I know y'all touched a little bit on the show, but we didn't touch on it earlier. We really want to get the kids involved in the sport and put them on a big stage, guys. So there's no bigger stage at Shadyside than Ronnie Buff Memorial. Man, so
you got to think about that too, right? Like, if any of you guys are planning to come to King of the South and you've got a kid, you got to get them licensed now. Go to your local track, ask about TCR, get their license, and they can race at King of the South. It's TCR. Look it up online. I'll go through it real quick. 13 to 17, state registered vehicle. The kid has to display that they can operate a car safely. The parent or co-pilot, it can just be somebody in the car with them that you trust to help them. They are responsible for getting the car to the lanes and driving it back from the top end. I don't have an entry fee on that class yet. I don't know what we're going to be giving to them. Probably won't be cash prizes. It'll be more like cool stuff to win. Like Lee gave us the headset, the AirPods. So we'll do that.
I'll tell y'all this. Great sponsor on Spoold Media and supporters of Shadyside Dragway, SP Tools USA. They were giving out hats at PRI, and I know I ended up with about 4 or 5 of them in my bag. I'm going to plan on bringing those with a Sharpie, and all the racers that's in King of the South, I'd like for them to sign them or sign at least one of the hats. And I want to make sure the kids get that because I always think stuff like that's cool to have. You look down the big racers' names on a hat, just stuff like that. And I'm also wanting to go around the pits, guys, and if anybody at any time's got anything they want to do, like I said, keeping kids involved in the sport is something huge. Whether it's a T-shirt, anything y'all want to kick for the winner of TCR, let me know, and we're going to get that taken care of.
Yes. If you want to help TCR, let us know. Or feel free to help these kids out, man. You'll see a lot from TCR coming this year. To me, I talked on this at the banquet. I think it is the best thing anybody's done in drag racing to make it affordable to get these kids in. We just crowned Joseph Monteleone a track champion this year through TCR. His dad's been a long-time racer. If you're from Shadyside, you know Micah, and the racing roots run deep there. Joseph secures the first ever TCR championship at Shadyside, and it wasn't an easy feat, man. I think we had 8 or 9 guys racing through the years.
Yeah.
Our first year,
and all those kids, man, they were good.
I had drag strips at the team finals talking about, man, how do you get so many kids? How do you get so many kids? You know, we can't get 1 or 2, and I'm like, well, I don't know. We're lucky for 1. But 2, man, if you see me at Test and Tune, if I see a kid driving a parent's car with them in it or anything like that, I go talk to them. And I'm like, you got to get this kid in TCR. I mean, you guys are here watching races anyway. It costs no more. You pay to get in. It's a free entry on most races, and they get a trophy.
Yep.
So what more can you ask for? And now you don't have to buy an expensive junior to find out that your kid hates racing or, any of that. Like
you just drive the standard minivan or the
juniors are
pickup
awesome.
truck.
Juniors are awesome, but I can see why it keeps people out.
And I've seen a few people asking about live streaming on the events and stuff. I will be working with Shadyside again this year on events, guys. So just be look out for all that. Huh?
We haven't confirmed that.
Well, I mean, I might just sell it all to y'all, and I'm just gonna hold the camera.
It's still out for bid. Whoever gives us the highest bid. So far, Corey's got it with a free trip to LOC. So,
oh man, I already know
that.
Y'all can put up as much money as y'all want. Tacos win over money.
It is hard to beat.
Nitro Kid said his daughter's got 2 more years. Can't wait. So, I know y'all said we're gonna keep around an hour, so we're about to hit that. We're getting ready close to hitting that hour mark, but I'll pull it up just one more time, just in case. If y'all can't see it here on the screen, the guys they've got it posted on the Shadyside page. And like I said at the beginning of the show, I posted it up. Make sure if you're watching it I threw it on my tube to kind of help get the word out for these guys on their YouTube too, because a lot of this stuff's going to be moved to their YouTube also. Make sure you're going to the Shadyside Dragway and subscribing at their YouTube. If you're on the Shadyside Dragway page, if you haven't liked it on Facebook, go ahead and hit a like on there too, because there is a lot of information that goes through that page for these races, guys. So if you're if you don't have a like on the page, you're not going to see a lot of the information. So
so give us a like or a thumbs up and subscribe to us. Seth's got these new fancy glasses, and he likes to record us doing stuff. So we're going to try to make some more content creators, I guess you could say.
Yeah, man. Head over
just
there.
Posting some stuff every now and then.
Corey is, because me and Zach are just dumb rednecks. We don't live fancy like you. Is there a way for them to see where this is linked to our YouTube if they're watching through Facebook?
I've been posting up in the comments with it.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna put it right back up in the comments real quick again. So let me see. Make sure.
Because our YouTube laid dormant for so long, it's not getting a lot of traction right now. I'm trying to post at least once a week a video of some sort, and so it'll get growing and stuff. But I need to be pushing people there. So if you guys got a second, go to YouTube, check out Shadyside. It is a little hard to find right now, but Corey's about to post the link up. There it is, and go in there and give us a follow. And let's get that thing rolling a little bit and generate some more people. That's where you're going to see more behind the scenes footage. I'll post reels and stuff to Facebook, but you'll see some longer content and more behind the scenes stuff on YouTube than Facebook.
Bruce has got a quick question before we get ready to roll.
I've seen it, and Corey's giggling inside. Bruce, I'm working on it. That is one thing Corey is talking about waiting on. Me and Zach talked about it. Just to give you a brief, Super Pro will probably go up a little bit. Pro is going to go down just a hair and lower the entry fee, but it'll be close. It will be close.
Yeah.
Bruce, if you only knew the conversations. Hey, you got me information ready yet? No. Okay. Hey, you got me information. Now Zach got me information really quick for our RC stuff. So Zach's the good buff this week. So
it'll change next week. Whatever's good for Corey, that's what it is.
Which guys, like I said, any questions y'all have about races and stuff, feel free. You can PM to the Shadyside page. I know Seth. We're all 3 linked into it, so one of us will see it and get you an answer back.
Most likely, Anna will get you an answer back. But
once again, Zach is the good buff this week. Zeph's already pushing it on Dan.
Michael Long. 5:30 on Thursdays. Yeah. Of course we are. But I've got to work on there's 2 things I got to figure out. What am I calling it? I'd love to call it Little Gangsters if Jimmy Dale and Poland will allow that, because that is their brand and we're respecting that. And I need to talk to Sammy and figure out a couple dates. It probably won't be a regular schedule. It'll be more like, all right, guys, here's 5 races. This is when we're doing them. There you go. So that'll be out soon.
thanks as always, Ed, for the moderation. If y'all ever are on any of our live feeds from Shadyside, Ed is a moderator on my page, so he takes care of everything while we're doing the racing side of it and keeping y'all going. So Uncle Barry said he will work for drag racing.
Yeah, he does. Man, he works hard.
He does.
He's got a YouTube page. Barry, drop the link in the comments there so people can find you.
All right, guys. So that's been an hour. That'll wrap us up for the evening. I'm sure we'll be back here probably. I think Seth said this might be a bi-weekly or a little bit closer to the racing season. So
this staged up, I'm going to try to do weekly.
Oh, you're going to keep it weekly? Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Even
Once
if
again,
it's
still that Seth's already changed the plan on me.
Well, no, the other one, Corey. The other one you hadn't dropped yet, which I liked your name. If you want to go ahead and throw a name on it, Zach doesn't know about it yet.
I don't. I want to keep some people in suspense. Maybe we'll do that. We'll drop that next week.
But just to give you a base, it's going to be heavily King of the South.
Mm-hmm.
We'll touch on other stuff. I'm sure Corey will have some things he wants to talk about. We'll have some stuff, but heavy King of the South info and lead up.
And so I'll have some, if we're back on next week, I'll have y'all a teaser and a preview. Because like I said, there will be 3 of us on it, and we might bring a third person in too to have a little bit of discussion here with us, which, like I said, pay attention to Facebook tomorrow. Pretty cool announcement coming out. So
Heck yeah.
But all right, guys. Like I said,
sounds good.
We will see y'all next week, maybe the week after, possibly next week, maybe the week after. I'll just whatever Seth texts me.
I'll give you an email.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. So y'all have a good evening.
Yeah, thank y'all.